It's the beginning of the month, and that means my subscription boxes have come. And that means it's time for me to do an unboxing for you guys. Let's take a look at what's inside this box. I think it's a kitten. I'm Joshua Bardwell, and this is FPV Know-It-All, where you learn everything you need to know to get your quadcopter in the air, keep it flying its best, and enjoy the great hobby of FPV. And a lot of times on this channel, we dive deep into technical topics, but today, we're unboxing. It's Christmas. We're unboxing. It's Christmas in May. We're going to open up this box. I haven't seen anything that's inside this box yet. You're going to get my fresh and unvarnished opinion, any little tidbits of knowledge, if I have any, on what's in this box. And we'll start with 3 sets of props. They always put props in these boxes. These are HQ 5151 5.1 prop. These are the HQ V1S series, and I have been really impressed with the whole HQ V1S line. In fact, if you check out my Ultimate FPV shopping list, linked in the video description, of course, on the props section, I link to all of the V1S props. What I really like about them, well, first of all, HQ used to have a reputation for having good props, but really fragile and expensive to run because they broke so easily. The V1S props are made of a polycarbonate material. I think it's polycarbonate, but whatever it is, it's way more durable than they used to be. So the durability issue with HQ V1S, not anymore. And I love the fact that the V1S line comes in a 50-40, a 5x4.3, 5x4.5, 5x4.8, 5x5, 50-50, and now a 50-51. So you can kind of the same general design of the prop, but you can match the pitch to the motor. It really, if you like let's say you like the Dow Cyclone, but you feel like the 5x4.6 is not quite pitchy enough, you can go all the way up to 50-50, but you get with the V1S line, you have the choice of exactly what prop goes with exactly what motor, and I really dig that kind of choice. It really helps for nerds like me who like to experiment, in that I can say, well, what if I put a slightly pitchier prop on this motor? What if I went down slightly? How would the handling change? Love it. So I'm a big fan of the whole V1S line, and these 50-51s. So I first heard of these props when Evan Turner, heads up FPV. I talk about him a lot on the channel, but he's one of the best pilots I know, and he's right here in Knoxville, so why wouldn't I? He handed me a batch of these props, and he said, you've got to try these. These are the best props I've ever flown. He said they handle in the corners, they down low and up high on the throttle. They're just great props. And if you look at his rig, you'll see he's not running these props. And I said, why? And he said, well, they draw too many amps. They can't finish a freaking race on them. So that's the word on these 50-51 props. They, according to people who are way smarter than me about racing, they are fantastic props, but a little bit pitchy and heavy on the amps. Okay, next we've got, is that it? Wow, there's nothing else in the box. Okay, there must be something good in this bag. This is from Ethics Limited. Ethics is the company founded by Team Black Sheep, and most notably Mr. Steele talks about it. It is, I'm not involved with them and I don't know a lot about them, but from what I've read on their website, it's some kind of partnership between pilots and manufacturers to make sure that pilots are getting their fair share, and you can go check out Ethics website. I don't know what it is. Anyway, let's look what's in here though. Ethics. LTD. I got a bag. I open the bag and I find in the bag, well, first of all, let's not disrespect the bag. A bag is wonderful. I love containers. We've got, oh my goodness, what do we got? Ethics XT60 rubber. I saw the TBS bag and I was like, is this a Unify? Is this Crossfire? What is it? It's rubber caps. Okay, these are rubber caps for going on your XT60s. Okay. I don't personally use these. I find that they tend to come off too easily. Maybe these are the exception. I've used 3D printed ones before. That's maybe good if you're going through the TSA. TSA likes to see covers on your batteries. Okay, fine. We've got a, oh, yes. They finally made one. I've heard about this. The mythical unicorn. This is a Unify, but what's different about it? What is this? That's an MMCX connector. Now, I have been agitating for this for the longest time. I think MMCX is just hands down a superior connector to like UFL. And let me, here we go. So here's the MMCX connector, and this is just an antenna pigtail, but you can see it goes in there. Oh, it's so much more secure, right, than a UFL, where a UFL just pops off and sometimes tears off. This guy is fantastic. And the real advantage of this, and this is what Trappy has said for the longest time. Trappy said, UFL is fine if you install it correctly. It's just as secure, it's lighter, it's simple. I don't know, but he finally broke down, I think, and what he said is the advantage for racers is that you can install, so this is just an SMA pigtail, but they make antennas like the Axie UFL or these little dipole antennas, and the antenna just installs on there, and you can very easily change the antenna. If your antenna gets torn off, you just pop it off and reinstall it. It's really good. You can also, of course, run an SMA and run a standard antenna if you like, but racers are often trying to save weight, and this is a great way of doing it. And that's why this is a Unify Race video transmitter. Now, this guy is capped at 200 milliwatts. Is it an HV or is it 5? I think it's from the size, it's going to be an HV. I think the Pro Race is, yeah. So the Pro Race takes battery voltage. It doesn't need 5 volts, but it only goes up to 200 milliwatts. That's the race version. It's capped at 200 milliwatts because racers shouldn't be running at 800 milliwatts anyway. And from what I understand, they're only going to release the MMCX version in the race because the argument is that racers particularly need to change antennas. That's fine, and I am very happy to see that they changed their stance on not releasing an MMCX one at all. Of course, I'd love to see a full one, and everybody can benefit from being able to easily change antennas. That's just me, but I definitely give credit where credit's due there. This is a Velocidrone. This is a 5% discount off of Velocidrone when buying through Team Black Sheep, and I'm going to do the same thing I did on my other video, there was a Get FPV gift certificate in one of my other videos, and I accidentally showed it on camera, and then I said, heck, first one of you to get it gets it. So here is my gift certificate for a 5% discount off Velocidrone. First one of you to go use it, welcome to it. Velocidrone's a really cool simulator. Some say it's got some of the best physics of any of the simulators, although everybody's trying to step their game up. I just heard that DRL released a new physics update that people are raving over, but there you go. If you want to get Velocidrone, go back and free stream that for 5% off. We got some stickers, ethics stickers, okay, fine. Team Black Sheep stickers. My son took a sheet of these once, and he made a little spaceship paddle on the wall of his bedroom. They kind of look like spaceships. They're also sheep's head. Team Black Sheep, fine, stickers, and that's it. Okay, so what do we got here? We got the ethics bag. We got some stickers. We got a Unify HV. We got some end caps here. And we got some interesting props. There you go. That is what's in the Drone Drop box. Oh, right. The giveaway. Yes. I forgot to mention the giveaway earlier in the video. Kudos to you guys who stuck it out to the end. I'll put it in the title too. So Drone Drop when Drone Drop asked me to do these, so I'm getting paid to do this, first of all, in case you didn't know. I like to be transparent about that. And when they came to me and they said, will you do this? I was like, I'll tell you what, make it worth their while. Do a giveaway, and then we'll call it. Then you get something, I get something, we all get something. See? So yeah, that's the deal. So they're going to give away 3. They call it they're not the actual drone drops themselves. They're just kind of a hodgepodge of various stuff that they pull off the shelves. Previous month's stuff. I don't know. It's free stuff. What do you care? There are going to be 3 winners. Enter by leaving 1 comment below. Just 1 comment. Also, comment moderation is turned on, so you will not see anybody else's comments. Whenever I do a giveaway, I turn comment moderation on. Otherwise, I see a zillion notifications on my phone over the next couple of days, and I don't want that. So, there you go. Full rules for the giveaway down in the video description. Go read them if you care about that stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks to Drone Drop for sending this box. And as always, happy flying.